Welcome back to the VALT Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. I'm Sean, and of course, we have
Frank!
Frank!
He's back!
Good to see you, bro.
It's good to be here.
And of course, VJ. What's going on, VJ?
Welcome back, Sean.
Man, it is good to be back. I'm refreshed, ready to go for tonight's episode. So I know we have a good one tonight. Can't wait to talk about it. Joe, let's get it going.
Yeah, so fun podcast in store for you all this week. First of all, we'd like to thank Frank for bringing in some Costco pizza.
Oh, yeah.
It's off camera right there in the fourth person where Elodie or Robert would be.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, there's two versions of Frank, and I don't know which one I like more.
Oh, no.
Is it Taco Bell Frank or is it Pizza Frank?
Interesting. I feel like these are both of them are potentially just like dreadful nicknames that I wouldn't want to figure out what the origin story for either of those would be.
I mean, TB Frank is, well, no, that doesn't work.
No, yeah. Tuberculosis Frank, I don't think anyone wants a part of.
That doesn't work.
And you got to be careful with pizza nowadays with these lists and things that are coming out, and islands and stuff. I don't want to be associated with pizza anymore, I don't think. So can I punt? Can I just not be either of those?
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that.
All right, we'll workshop something.
Yeah, so basically, how's your week been, Frank?
It's been good. Busy. So we had a lot of rain last week here in the Bay Area. So it kind of put me up behind the eight ball on doing a bunch of car photography stuff. So getting caught up this week. I just shot a 69 Mustang Mach 1, fuel injected, 5-speed swap. It was like a mid-2000s resto mod, which is fun. Just shot a 95 NSX purple. The second time I've got to shoot the same car.
Oh, cool.
Which is rad. And what am I shooting next this week? I'm going to be shooting, probably not this week, but early next week, an Alpha Montreal, which I'm really excited for. I like those cars a lot, and I've not really got a chance to spend a whole lot of time with one. So that's what's on deck.
Dope.
Nice. PJ, how about you?
I've had a pretty good work week, basically. Outside that, it's not a lot, but I was excited to work with Julian, our BMW Resto Mod guy. So I've been working with him on some of the creative and branding ideas for his upcoming launch for his new brand. So he's going to start a new full-on business with what he's been successfully doing with the BMWs for as a full-on brand, as a service. So I was working, he reached out to me to help with some logo design and some of their styling and branding ideas and stuff. So we delivered first bunch of ideas to him, and he was super excited to get that printed and then make merch and stuff with that for that. So it was super fun to work on that and help one of our closer friends in the community to help with that branding vision. So that was a fun little exercise. And then just generally just waiting for more exciting stuff like that to come through. Like VALT has something exciting on those lines coming up, so also waiting for that.
Yeah, some really interesting stuff happening with the VALT stuff coming up. Also, great that Julian's doing that. I've been trying to get him to do that for a long time, so I'm happy that it's actually happening now.
He's pretty big on social media. A lot of people recognize the builds he's done, and he's trying to fly his car to the Nürburgring, one of his builds to the Nürburgring, maybe meet with Stratton and Misha, one of those guys who drives the cars on. He's a specialist at the Nürburgring, so he's trying to get Misha Shodrin, I don't know how to pronounce his name, to drive his build at the ring. So he's big things are coming for the build. So
Nice. So I'll go next because Sean has a lot of bunch of different things that happened the last couple weeks. But this week's been
I'm not on the Epstein list.
Yeah, you're not on the Epstein list.
There's still time. They're still releasing stuff.
Just to be clear,
a lot more redactions. This week it was it's been nice and kind of slow. I have work at the shop that is available to me right now, but since it's been so slow, I kind of just there's no rush kind of a thing, so I'm just kind of taking it slow. I'm more help around the house right now, which is nice for Allie because she's able to go and do stuff now, which is nice. Yeah, but last week was nice and busy. So this week's been kind of slow. I mean, really, not much else to say about that. Yeah. Also, just so that we're early in the podcast, you guys are still watching. I see you when you cancel. I see what's happening. But last episode we talked about watches like for an hour and a half. Like literally, it's an hour and a half of watch content. And I know that like most people that are into cars are like, yeah, I'm gonna skip this one because it's about watches. But like, really give it a try because I guarantee you, as we mentioned in the podcast last week, that you'll be into watches if you give them a shot. And there's a lot of really interesting content in there with some great photos that I was able to source and like a lot of good educational information on like how to start that hobby. So would love to see you watch that and get immersed by that.
Well, they certainly go hand in hand, and watches are probably a lot less riskier, right?
Yeah, and
Haha, pun intended.
yeah,
Dad jokes.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's been the week. It's been nice and slow, and watch that video. It's a good one. Sean, so before we talk about your week, you went into the DR for a couple weeks. That happened.
Yes.
But also a car came to the shop that you left immediately after it arrived.
Yes.
So whichever one you want to talk about, let's just start
yeah.
there.
So I just came back 2.5 weeks out in the Dominican Republic. It was a great mind reset. One of the things though I was fiending for out there was like car culture, because I was like, oh man, I really miss like driving. The roads out there are crap. I've got a 2016 Honda Pilot out there, which is probably like one of the best cars out there because it actually runs and there's no weird warning lights on there. But yeah, it's, we're up on the North Coast, and it's very, very small when it comes to car culture. What's that? Yeah. So, but yeah, before I actually left, I got the Mercedes. So I had fun with that. Funny story is I had fun with it for 2 days, and then pulling it in is we had a little mishap on one of the fenders. We extended the fenders, made some custom carbon fiber fenders, and we weren't allowing for the space pulling it in, and there was a big crunch. So I was pretty heartbroken about that, and didn't want to drive, didn't even want to say anything on the podcast about it until it was done right. But thankfully, the guys here over at the auto body shop hooked it up. Dude is a freaking wizard, and he actually made it even better than what it looked like before. So it was kind of a good accident that happened.
Happy little accident.
It was a happy accident. Yeah. Very, very happy with it. I can't wait to get it out. So it is a 73 450 SLC. We've been kind of teasing it for a long, long time. We have a 5.7 LS1 swap in it. So it's good power. I haven't put it on the dyno yet, but I'm gonna guess somewhere around 450, somewhere around there.
And it's got a T56 6-speed in it, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely had to go manual in it. So yeah, it's kind of an homage to the old school rally cars. Mercedes was built in the 70s, just with a little upgrade. So little resto mod. So
It's rad. I'm into it. Like I'm it's properly cool. Like,
Yeah.
I respect.
I appreciate that. that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it on back roads. I'm sure that's where
Hell
it's
yeah.
supposed to be at now, for sure. It's meant to be out on a rally or somewhere.
Honestly, I'm ready to tear some shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first stop is probably going to be like maybe International and 98th.
Oh yeah, just swang it.
Yeah.
Just absolutely.
I got to go swing. It's an LS. I
That's
got to
right.
go swing
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
That's right.
it's a 90s Camaro, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not yet. I'll put a couple subs. I'm thinking about bringing whistle tips back too on it.
Bring whistle tips. You should actually swap a VQ into it just to really, really nail it.
Really bring it home.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm so looking forward to this spring. I always say, in my head, like March is my clock when I really turn on for car stuff, just because of the weather. great weather. Everybody's been, kind of itching to get out, like myself. And yeah, I'm ready.
The season of Sean.
Man, vault season, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Things are heating up, which is nice. We're like we were talking about a couple weeks ago. We're going to be doing a drive every single month this year. We have a member event at one of either here or my shop coming up in a couple weeks, so that'll be awesome. But things are starting to happen. It's a lot of fun. I think it'll be a good year, full of fun things.
You know what I was thinking about doing here, and I think I mentioned this to you. Ooh. I think we should do like an open house, like maybe like either like in the mornings, or maybe in the evening. Just maybe once.
Maybe midday. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Something like that. Yeah, it'd be
whatever.
Cool. People have their cars and coffees and stuff like that. I love what Easy does over there. Mm-hmm. We could do something fun over here.
Yeah. I mean, this space, it lends itself really well to anything fun.
Yeah.
So it would be great to do it. We should do it. We should plan it. We should figure it out. We should definitely do it.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah. Comment down below if you have any cool ideas about that.
Yeah. You can have like a foosball tournament, or like a wet T-shirt contest, or
wet T-shirt.
Just really anything.
We can do anything.
Just abuse inhalants. Anything.
Literally. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's how our weeks have been. In other words, we'll get straight into the member Discord finds, which if you're not familiar, Vault has a Patreon. Link down in the description below if you'd like to support us. With that, you get access to a Discord that you can post marketplace finds. We do all these things that we were talking about before, the wet T-shirt contest, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. At the warehouse, nothing is photographed or filmed. The phones go into bags. We're good.
Right. Yeah. I feel like you should like decor it like Lake Havasu on spring break or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something there.
So it's a lot of fun. Link down in the description below if you'd like to support us. For some reason, this week Facebook wasn't loading on my computer, so I had to find a bunch of different interesting cars that I found myself because. Yeah, I don't know. Facebook wasn't loading.
Yeah, you got zucked, I think is what happened.
I got zucked. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. So I have 4 from Cars with Bids and 3 from Bring a Trailer. Rapid fire if you wish, unless you want to talk more about them. So this is a 2005 Mercedes-Benz S500. What makes it special is that it's factory armored. So
sick.
Yeah, super sick. This car is bulletproof up to a certain amount.
Unfortunately, the suspension is probably not bulletproof.
No,
on one of these cars?
I'm sure there's ABC going on in this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did this car come from?
This car hails from. Let's find out.
Oh, it's like a Pablo Escobar car.
Oh, okay.
But like, I wonder, like originally, like who it was delivered to.
Yeah, I often wonder, your lifestyle. If you need a bulletproof car,
sure,
you might want to rethink about your priorities.
Well, it says right there, like in the subtitle, it's a U.S. title, so this was imported from somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, so it was a Euro.
Maybe it is
car.
Pablo's.
Let's see. It says it is a Canadian spec, so maybe Prime Minister stuff.
Who in Canada needs a bulletproof car?
Trudeau and Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about cheese. We're not talking about pizza anymore. Okay, leave Drake out of this.
Yeah, so cool car. 21,000. I mean, I don't know. It's a S class.
That feels like all the money to me already.
It feels like it should be. I mean, someone's buying this car for the armor, so.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I guess if you're just like some like street banger and like you can't afford like a new one, but you just like want to protectively ball on a budget, that's what you get.
Exactly. So the next Cars and Bids find is this Volvo with a very pretty color and really good presentation, in my opinion.
Joe's a new father, judging by the first 2 cars.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe I should buy an armored Mercedes and justify it by saying I'm a new father.
Exactly.
So this is a 2011 Volvo XC70 3.2 in flamenco red, which is cool.
Ooh.
And I guess I love these things. I've detailed a bunch of them, and I just like the quality of the car is so good, like so solid. The carpet pile is so good. The touch points are great. I think these are generally reliable. They're probably something that I'm not thinking of that goes tremendously wrong with them, but super cool car. This car sold on Bring a Trailer, and then the buyer backed out. So it's currently.
I can definitely see why.
Yeah, it's currently. I mean, $10,000.
I'm with you on this one, Joe. I like these cars. They have like the Ocean Race Edition ones, which are kind of cool. I think it's just like trim. It doesn't do anything. But the fact that there's an Ocean Race Edition is just weird. So I
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
This in my opinion, this is like the beginning of when Volvo really started to get like stylistic in their design choices. You know, they went from just straight bricks to like a little bit more pizzazz. I feel like this could be a daily that you could put like a bunch of miles on. It'll probably cost some money to maintain, but like I feel like you really wouldn't want anything more modern for like a long time if you own this car.
Yeah,
And Flamingo Red is just I know Sean's hating on it right now, but I think Flamingo Red adds a lot, especially with the black cladding on the fenders. Like it just makes the car look cool. I wish it was a different color interior probably, but even black would probably look better. But
I could see if some overland accessories on it to make it a little bit more.
lift it a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell you what, don't ask me how I know, but on our local Facebook marketplace right now, there's one of these as an overland build.
Boom.
For like $3,900.
Wow.
It's a little older. I think it's like an 06 or something like that. And it looks dope. It's got like a light bar on it, and it's maybe I'll buy it. Who knows?
Yeah, I if you do buy it and you get tired of it, let me know. I'll probably buy it.
Although it's not Flamenco Red.
Yeah, Flamingo Red is definitely one of those things that help. But yeah, cool car. And I wish Facebook would work so we could look at that lifted one.
No,
Another Volvo wagon. This one Sean might like more. It's a 1967 Volvo 122S.
Hell yeah. Amazons are cool.
Yeah, super cool. Happy to see this on Cars and Bids.
I like that interior.
The interior is lovely.
There's one literally like 2 blocks away from here. And I'm surprised. The guy drives it and it is beat to all hell. But it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, these are lovely.
Refuses to die.
Yeah.
Lovely
totally.
little cars. I think this is a what kind of engine is this?
Oh,
Is
the
this
B18?
B18? Yeah, just like bulletproof. Like literally will not die. Cool car. $3,500 currently. 5 days left. Obviously, that
Where's it
doesn't
at?
North Carolina. So it's a trek.
Might be rusty.
Could be rusty.
Looks good
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah, from the photos, it looks great.
At that price, I mean, great cars and coffee car.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what these are worth, but if you can get this for under 10, I feel like the sensification's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
How sick would it be to win this and drive it back from North Carolina?
Oh, if this is a
Hell
manual.
yes.
I mean, I probably said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Oh yeah. Now
We're doing it?
Now I'm wondering.
Place a bid right now. Let's
It
go.
looks in good shape.
Am I,
36. What are we doing?
am I logged in? Am I?
You
able
got
to-
22 notifications.
Frank, am I able to bid?
Oh,
Yeah.
probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I don't want to bid right now. but-
Oh, it's got a reserve. It's got a reserve. It's got a
Okay.
reserve.
All right. Well,
You gotta-
I don't
I can
wanna,
bid though.
Okay. I might message some people and see if I can bid on it later. But I don't want to.
I'll bid on it
I
later.
don't want to accidentally bid as like Joe from Cars and Bids.
Yeah, staff member bid. No, I will bid. I will. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll bid too. So VJ found this one. Robert was casting some hate in the group chat about this car, but this is a 2002 E46 325 touring with a ZHP build. So it's a M54 3-liter with a ZHP body kit and wheels and all that stuff. It has 200,000 miles, so that's what was kind of holding it back a little bit.
And TMU.
TMU, but I bet it could be. Let me see. Is it TMU because of the engine build, or was it TMU because
the
there's
cluster,
like an
like
actual
it's a-
cluster issue? Like the cluster seems fine, but I'm not. Oh, you know what? It's a ZHP cluster.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So who knows?
It's from Florida. I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Florida man's involved.
Yeah, to be completely honest with you, I kind of agree with you. Like when a car is from Florida, it really turns me off. Not because of like washed titles or anything, but just because everyone else
Everything about
everyone else gets scared about them. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if everyone else is scared, I'm invalidated for not being scared, right? So
Yeah, it's been hit by like 7 hurricanes by now.
yeah. But this build, like a 3-liter ZHP, we've talked about it before, but this is like the perfect just driving around town, going backward if you want car, like perfect amount of power, perfect amount of space, perfect driving dynamics. Everything about this car is amazing.
So what makes the ZHP a ZHP?
So, what is ZHP? It was a package you could get as an option on a 330 from like 2004 to 2006 or something like that.
Okay.
What it does is it gives the cams from an E36 M3, and it allegedly also changes the steering box to a E46 M3 CSL steering box. People debate that. because some people say like the steering ratios are the same as like an M Sport or
Sure.
like a regular M3, but like ZHP aficionados are all like die on the hill of this has a CSL steering box.
So how do
Isn't
you
this
know?
like a discoverable thing? Can't
Yeah.
you just like look at a
Well,
part number and be like, well,
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
I don't know.
I don't know how
have
it's in
never
debate.
done my due diligence, but like everyone always takes pictures of their steering rack with like special green green tag on it.
actually,
Yeah.
Wow.
So it has E46 M3 control arms, suspension, lowered suspension. Basically, it's an E46 M3 without the engine.
Okay.
And
So
it's,
so
yeah.
so how do people know? I mean, it doesn't say ZHP on it.
Well, funny you should. It doesn't say G. Well, it's you look at a build sheet.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
the build
build
yeah.
sheet. The wheels are different. I believe the front and rear bumper covers are different.
Yeah. The front rear bumper covers are different. The cluster is different with the red needles. Also, the font on the cluster is different. Seats can be Alcantara, which you can't get in a regular non-M car. You can get an Alcantara steering wheel, which is also not available.
Did BMW actually call it a ZHP?
I don't
Or
know
is
if
that-
ZHP sold it as a ZHP, but it was a
I think
ZHP
ZHP
package.
is like the trim. It's like the option code.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
option code.
And
Got
I think in like marketing literature, it was called, whatever.
Like, for example, you can get an
the
E46
performance
M3
package
with a ZSP package, which is the competition package.
Okay, got it.
And nowadays people call the M3 a ZSP, and that'd be like the 19-inch wheels and like whatever else the fucking car has. But like, funny enough, I wrote a listing for one of these where it was built as a ZHP. Like the engine was correct, the steering box was correct, the suspension was correct, everything except for the rear bench, which was vinyl. So I dug into the build sheet and realized it was not a ZHP. So he ended up pulling the car because it wasn't as what they thought it was. But like,
Dang,
like,
you
it's
broke
actually-
that guy's heart.
yeah, I felt really bad about it. But I was like, hey man, it's just not a ZHP, So it is that you can replicate these, but
And that's
build,
what this guy did.
yeah.
the build the option code adds like 100% to the price of the car.
Okay, got it.
A $5,000 330i is that. If you get a 330i ZHP, it's like 15. It's like a $15,000 car.
Got
it's
it.
like a huge difference. And the driving dynamics are completely
So
different.
they made like a ZHP version along with
You can get a 2005 330i,
Uh-huh.
and then you can also get a 2005 330i CHP.
no kidding.
And you can
Or a
also get
2005 M3.
yeah,
Or an M3 CSL.
or an M Sport too. There's a bunch
Yeah.
of different ones, and the ZHP is always the most expensive non-M car
Got
by
it.
a huge margin. And if you drove them back to back, you would get it. You just would. It's really hard to explain. It's like
Got it.
very subtle, but the car just is so much lighter feeling and like just it wants to drive hard, which is these cars are special. The wagon is probably different because it's heavier, but like the sedan or the coupe they're good cars.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that was super long-winded, but someone buy that car. Someone buy a ZHP wagon and bring
I
it to
mean,
it.
everybody talks about them.
Bring it to the Bay Area, so
everybody pretends like they know, but
so that when you're tired of the car, I could buy it from you. Okay, so now we're going into the bring a trailer territory. I found 3 cars here. One is this 1982 Ferrari 400i
that's sweet.
with a 5-speed.
5-speed, okay.
Get to the photos. So this is probably, without looking at the listing itself, I don't think most of these cars are like swapped. If they're 5 speeds, I think it's extremely rare to get a real manual one.
Right.
And I think they're all called 400i GTs if they're 5 speeds. But yeah, I love this. I love these things. My dad had one for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I never even sat in it. Every time I see these cars, I get butthurt because I wanted to experience it. And I get why he sold it.
That gray with red interior.
Yeah, the interior
nice.
makes
That's
the look of that
specs,
car.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic. There's a way to tell if it's a factory automatic. I wonder if it has any photos of the steering column. But yeah,
Oh,
these
like
cars,
it's got like a Prendel kind of deal.
yeah, these cars are just like perfection. The way they're styled is so subtle and beautiful. Yeah, so like right here, you can't see, but like right here, there's usually a plaque, and if it's an automatic, it'll say 400i automatic. And if it's not there, it'll be a manual. But you can also remove that plaque. It's just riveted on, so it's a little harder to do that. But yeah, cool car. These are about $100,000 if they're 5 speeds, if they're factory 5 speeds. But in my opinion, that's a bargain. Big V12 Ferrari with a manual.
And if you got an automatic one, what you can do is you can just like send it to your homie who's got like a busted up 98, 99 Camaro. And you just put an LS1 and a 6-speed in it and you're golden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. Yeah, so great car.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
All right. So the next find is this 1968 Buick Riviera. This is LSA powered, so in the same vein as Sean's SLC.
What the hell? Why are you ganging up on me right now?
This thing just
I did my best.
just
okay?
looks classy to me. Usually, I'm not a big fan of these American cars, but like I just love the way
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
hideaway headlights are.
Boat tail ribs, man.
Yeah, just beautiful
Pretty cars.
This is such a pretty looking thing.
I don't
and
know
the
how I feel about
LSA.
the wheels. Like they really work, but I don't normally like the more modern, bigger wheels on cars. But I think it kind of works on this thing.
Yeah, I can't tell if are they like super thin spokes, or is there something inside there going on, or is that just
No, I think it's just like a painted inset.
okay? Yeah, they work. I think
It
they work.
works for the car.
Yeah, they work. Yeah, 1600 Veloce sells so many interesting things.
Yeah.
He sold my red wagon twice.
Huh.
Yeah, which is
Random.
fun. It was fun to see it back on the cars or Bring trailer for a couple times.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool build. Not something you see in the Bay Area often anymore. You don't ever see any of these resto mod things. I just come into our stuff.
Right.
And then the last one,
Another Volvo.
another Volvo, and I didn't do this intentionally. I think
Lies.
maybe because Sean's back and just gotten the Volvo content. But this is a 1967 Volvo 1800S.
This
So-
local?
This is a
Yeah, San Leandro.
San Leandro car.
I saw the license plate on the front of the McKinney.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Leandro car. One of the most iconic gauges of all time. Unbeatable engine. I mean, this is like, in my opinion, if you're looking for a classic car and you're not like really a car person, you just want a classic, this is the one you buy. You know?
That's nice. I like that.
So good.
Yeah.
It's what Pininfarina did the bodies on these, right?
Yeah.
And I think I for a long time I always had like this like mental dream of like getting one of these and doing just like S2000 motor and transmission swap and just be done and just that and then and then hopefully not die in a fire
I
accident.
think these are so cool with a resto mod.
They're so
build.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a
Like if there was
9,500 RPM like K24 swap.
like if there was a builder out there that restored like 1800s, not to the level like Singer, but just made them nice.
I think there is one.
There
It's
is
like
one out there?
cyan or something like
Okay,
that,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I saw it.
They're like
I
all
think they
carbon.
unveiled the car at Car Week, where
Okay,
it was like that car, but with like a hot 4-cylinder or something.
Oh, we did see that at Car Week.
Yeah, it was in front of an auction.
That's
tent.
right. Yeah. That
I
was
forgot,
nice
I
too.
forgot what the brand is.
I think it's like cyan or something.
Yeah, probably it was probably that one.
Yeah.
But they're like $750,000.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's
you
too
know?
much. That's too much.
They're trying to go for the Singer stuff. Sure.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the issue.
No, you can't do that.
But
At the end of the day, you still have a Porsche.
yeah, yeah.
Have you considered an XC70 Ocean Race in flamenco red
No.
by Singer?
No,
That's
never.
not.
But I have considered an LS or a P1800 with an LS swap.
You've already done that one. You might as well. That's the next step.
That's right.
And when you're finished with that, sell it and use the money to
It's a gateway swap.
get the P1800.
Yeah. My dream is to get the Jaguar, the XJ. Was it the 220?
Actually, 220.
Yeah.
LS swap.
LS swap it, man.
Oh, yeah.
But how it was meant to be.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I think it was meant to be with a V12, but yeah, basically as a V6, unfortunately. But all right. So for today's main topic, I'm calling it factory freaks. So basically, I wanted to go through some of the weirdest factory options ever available on cars, and if we're running out of ideas there, weird submodels of cars, because I as an auction specialist at Cars and Bids, I get to write some cool listings for some JDM cars with option packages and car names that make no sense and are impossible to validate because everything's in Japanese.
Right.
And there's no actual use case for why they're called certain things. For example, just before we get into this, I wrote a listing for a Subaru wagon that was called something E-Tune, and I spent like a week trying to figure out what E-Tune meant, and the only thing that was different about it was that the gearing and the automatic transmission was slightly different.
Ooh,
And that was it.
cool.
And you would think E-Tune is like some sort of like sport model thing, and it's just one of those things. But
Nope,
anyway,
marketing buzz. That's all it was.
yeah, marketing, literally. So weird options. So the first thing, I didn't come up with this myself. I've heard it on another podcast, but Rolls-Royce came up with like a metal etched hood package, which they're calling the Rolls-Royce Arabesque, which kind of seems racist. But all it is like I think a couple $100,000 option for like a metal etching on hood.
Ooh, it's like a hedge maze.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think it's only available in the Middle East. But
do you think it's like? Do you think it's actually like one of those magic eyes, where if you stare at that etched hood long enough, it like becomes a 3D image of like the Burj Khalifa or something?
Right.
It might be. That might be what that is.
You look at it like this.
Exactly. Yeah. It just slowly reveals like just like human rights violations.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Human rights violation.
Yeah, so they're saying it's the first ever laser engraved Rolls-Royce hood, which doesn't seem like a very impressive feat.
It's just like
it's taking 5 years for them to figure out how to do it, which also seems kind of unimpressive.
I mean, laser engraved. I mean, that's lazy art,
pumping the laser,
right? It's lazy art. Cheat code, right?
Yeah,
well, it's like, isn't it like what, like when you are 11 years old and you're playing under 12s AYSO soccer, and at the end of the year, like everyone gets a trophy and it's got the little, like your name, like laser engraved on the little plaque that they like hot glue onto the plastic, golden colored plastic soccer player on the top.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing? And,
Oh, yeah.
Like it took
Exactly.
them 5 years to.
this is
figure it
exactly
out?
why
Okay.
it shouldn't be even mentioned.
Special?
I think the only reason why it was brought up in the podcast I listened to was because the word Arabesque makes it feel like this is like something that only Arabs would want, or like an Arab vibe kind of a thing. And it just kind of seems weird that they would do that.
And it's probably like a $400,000
Yeah,
premium
I
for this.
think this makes the car like $900,000.
Sick.
That's crazy.
And also just another thing that they mentioned, I'm completely stealing this whole
What's
thing.
what's that store at the mall called? Times Remembered.
Times
Where you go,
Remembered.
I
think
like
I'm-
old school
I
mall.
aged
Where
out of
they would engrave everything. Yeah.
Like the Franklin Mint kind of symbol. Yeah.
I mean, I understand the engraving. I would love to engrave a watch at some point, but like, I don't think I need to engrave an entire hood. And also, not to mention like cleaning this thing. Like, you get dirt into those engravings. Like, what the hell? It's like grout. Like,
Not your problem. If you're paying $900,000, it's like your assistant's
Yeah.
assistant problem.
Yeah.
Have
So
you
it's like
seen
that.
that new Mercedes, the Maybach with the what is it? Is it 600? I can't remember that new convertible Maybach.
Yeah.
Anyway, that
with
has
with the livery on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
hood
yeah.
and everything. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a gradient.
You know how I know that? We talked about that on the episode called "World's Tasteless Cars."
Okay, yeah.
And this is added to that list of iconic cars. This is one of the world's most tasteless cars now. And not to mention that,
Is that the only image of it?
I hope so.
God willing. All right.
What's crazy is they've been getting away with that design for God knows how many years now. So
Right.
what can we do to make it different? Oh,
I know. I like how it came and went for like aftermarket grill sales on Chrysler 300s, but they can still get away with it on this. That grill.
Yeah, I mean, these photos are terrible. Like, you can barely tell that it's engraved
No,
here.
but look, they're trying to match it up to the design of like the Arabesque fence in the background. or
Yeah,
whatever.
they're trying.
Yeah.
Bad.
Ooh.
But I do like the interior,
Yeah, that's kind of
elements.
cool, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
But
for,
also
like,
laser
just
engraving.
stop
$1,600 option package. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly. It has to be 16. I mean, because you'd imagine that this wood and this metal is probably in the same factory, and they just took it aside one more assembly line, took like a robot with a laser and did all the things and shot it back out 15 minutes later. I don't think it needs to be that much money, but
Oh well.
yeah, that's the first one. What else? What are we thinking? Who else has anything that you want to talk about before we get into this? I mean, if there's something on the list you want to talk about, we can talk about it. If there's things you haven't mentioned, yeah, VJ, go ahead.
There's also a Bentley Bentayga. I posted the link of that. There's a Bentley Bentayga special option that's used for falconry. So if you're a rich guy who's into falconry, it's a Bentayga made for falconry.
Hard. It's like the not
So there's a falcon perch on it in the car.
so that's the most baller thing possible.
that's just really, that's just really
like-
made for pimps.
That's what I mean. Just cruising around. I just imagine someone cruising around, the windows down, with just like this bird of prey. Do you think and I'm gonna say guy because I'm gonna assume it's a guy, which is probably wrong. Well, look, no, there he is.
There is.
And just because they'd have to be showing even less skin if it was a gal. But like, just imagine. Do you think the guy swaps out, like if he's gonna go cruise at night, he swaps it out for an owl
That's what you
for like
that's what
night
I think you
night
would
birding?
do. That's what you should do.
Yeah,
I love that.
so dope. Look at that. It's absolutely absurd, but
Oh, look at this wood.
whoa.
This looks pretty American, honestly. Look at that.
Okay, no, this is worth the premium. I don't even know how
I
much
think
it costs.
this because I mean, imagine the woodworking that went into that.
430 individual pieces of wood from across the globe.
That sounds like full on just
Yeah.
complete ignoring any carbon issue whatsoever.
No.
Every piece of wood from every different tree.
What's it called? Does it have like some crazy ass name?
Bentley is
I'm
trying
so into this. It's just so beyond the pale.
everything to eat that depreciation. They're like, what can we do?
VJ, in your article, is there an option name for this? Oh yeah, the Bentley Bentayga Falconry. Falconry
by
by
Mulliner.
by
Okay.
Mulliner.
Well-heeled factory.
God.
See any more photos before we go on to the next thing? Yeah, look at this. That's what I mean. This is probably worth a few $1,000s, I would say. Everything else,
But it's from around the world.
yeah, they're around the world. The slave labor probably.
Why
created
wouldn't you
that.
just do?
true.
Why would you just do something for like a
Look at
dog
that.
or
Look at
fucking
that.
cat?
What else is back there?
Falcon?
Are there
Look
like there's like falcon treats? Like I don't even know.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you? I'm so enthralled by this. This is so beyond absurd.
VJ, what a find! This is cool.
I know. I like how you just like snatched it out of like a field, like you were like hovering above it and so like some sort of bird and just like found this just out in the internet.
In this photo, you can see that
incredible.
there's multiple falcons just hanging out too. This
Under,
guy's,
like,
this guy's
perch.
many falcons.
They're in a desert. Like falcons aren't native to the desert. Like is
They
there things
probably
for
have
them to
no
even
idea.
catch out there? Oh, it's gonna get him.
Yeah,
Falcon's
looks like that. It looks like he's about to kill that guy.
Exactly. Yeah, you probably deserved it. Let's be real.
Yeah,
God.
I love these helmets that they have.
Yeah,
Those little falcon helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. What else?
Bay Area. We should do like
Yeah, the tent.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sick.
How is that? I mean, we talked about it before, but is it comfortable?
It works so well as a camping car. Like the best part was not just the tent, but the inflatable bed that came with the car that's inside it.
Yeah, that's cool.
The owner was super excited to show me because not many people were excited by it. But I saw it and I was so excited. He made me sit inside the car, like lie down inside and like check out the comfort of the bed and everything. So he was like
You feel like they got next to you.
almost, no, he was almost selling me the car.
He's like, boy, those jeans are comfortable.
He never drives it in the snow because it's so precious to him and all that. So it's like
It better be if he's that praising of it.
Those cars were ahead of their time.
They were. I mean,
They were.
They would.
They
sell
were like
now.
they were like camping in your car, not out of like dire necessity, which is like a thing now. Like that, like the overlanding thing, which it wasn't an overlander, but like the car camping thing, it came too early, man.
Yeah, no, they would sell now. If Pontiac existed and they created another Aztec, or if maybe even if GM like brought the name back or something, which they literally will never do.
Oh, yeah.
That would sell.
Well, look at all the SUVs now. There's always options for factory tents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, even my Subaru has that stuff.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is hilarious. I mean, I would never. I would love to try doing off road stuff in that car, but like, there's literally no way that's ever gonna happen.
So going back to the Rolls Royce, it's always been hype, but it's really freaking stupid. A built-in umbrella,
Sure.
right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's really, really stupid.
I think the only reason it like sustains is it's because it's maybe like the most British possible option, and because it's the most British possible car company, outside of maybe Morgan, that like, oh, Roy, you have to have your whatever is there like weird British slang for umbrella that I don't know, bumba shoot or something like I don't
like that.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and stars in the roof.
Yeah, the stars on the roof is crazy. I like what Ravine did with that idea and turn it into a flashlight. instead
Right.
of an umbrella. That's a
makes
cool
sense.
idea.
Yeah.
Like with like a rechargeable flashlight in the
Right.
door.
That makes
Do you think there will be a manufacturer that will ever do it, but instead of a flashlight, it's a fleshlight?
You know, I could see like Dodge doing that. It's like a last ditch effort. You know, like in a Challenger, I'd just be like the last
your charger.
last call, like last call King
Yeah, yeah.
edition or
Right.
something.
Yeah, talk about red eye. Yeah.
Red eye.
Yeah.
How about a full-on lightsaber?
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I could see a
Yeah.
Kia doing that or something. Feels like a Kia thing.
Yeah. Like some other, just trying to think of like other kind of absurd options.
Didn't Kia have a car that was it the Soul that had the speakers lit up?
Yeah,
When
it's
the
the
beat,
beat.
yeah, the beat.
Yeah.
To the beat.
Yeah, they had that, just like the Nissan Cube with the teardrop headliner,
Yeah.
like the water splash headliner out of the dome light. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some,
CRV table. That's a thing.
yeah, first and second gen
Yeah,
had the table.
table. Frank, what were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? Okay. So kind of similar to like the whole car camping outdoor thing is I believe fifth. I think it started in the 5th gen 4Runner. Was the party mode for the stereo. So there's a button on the stereo. So when you have like the lift gate open up and you're like at the campsite and you want to like listen to tunes and hang out, there's a button on the dash. It's a physical button. It says party. I think it's like PAR like /TY. Like you couldn't even fit. Yeah, right there, party mode.
This one?
Yeah. And you hit that and all it does is it like automatically cranks all the sound to like the rearmost speakers. So it just like sends the music out into the rest of the campsite. And so you've got party mode.
I thought it started reading the Epstein list.
No, that's yeah. No, that's that Falcon. That's a special version of the
That's part of the Falcon
Bentayga.
package. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a different kind of Predator package.
yeah. It's the Predator package.
Yeah.
There's also the original Honda City Moto Compacto. That was fun. The JDM Moto Compacto that came with the Honda City Turbo.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's a great option. Other things that I think are they're a little bit more common, but like a scent diffuser is kind of a weird option. I remember when in 2017, my grandma leased a new E-Class and it had a scent diffuser in it. And I thought it was like so amazingly luxurious until I realized it was probably giving her cancer or something. And then when it ran out, like what happens to that is there going to be a compressor that burns itself out because there's not any fluid in it anymore or something.
Right. Like it's like like the diffuser falls apart and like sucks into the airbox and like kills your blower motor.
Exactly
It's
what I
like
was yeah, it's just
it's like a
one of those things.
$9,000 repair. Like
Yeah.
the dash has to come out.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one.
I'd rather just get the black ice Christmas tree.
Exactly, yeah.
How about Kia and Dodge building cars that not only you can enjoy, but the whole neighborhood can enjoy with no key?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Just plug it into a USB cable.
It's like this
Exactly.
neo-communist car. It's not my car. It's our car.
It's our car.
Yes.
So what was that? So you can just plug in any USB cable to these starting ports, and then just they can start the car
To the
or-
Kias, yeah.
And it didn't even necessarily have to be USB. It's just
It
like
just fit.
the little slot was the exact same size of just like any USB, like the USB A square. So you just like pull off a thing and you just stick it in there and go because there was no immobilizer.
Yeah.
Anything that can turn the thingy turned the thingy. And so,
That's crazy.
yeah, pretty poor decision.
Yeah.
Didn't American cars like in the 60s or 50s have this thing where you could just literally move the steering wheel out of the way to get out of the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Thunderbirds had that.
Yeah. Thunderbirds, late 60s, early 70s Mustangs had them.
Yeah.
And they're kind of interesting. Like, there's some funny stuff. Like, it won't lock into place if the door is open. So, like, you'll sit in it, and if you have the door open and you want to pull the steering wheel in this place, it won't lock into place. And it also won't let you start the car if it's flipped out. So you can't start the car with the door open. You got to get in, you got to shut the door, you got to pull the steering wheel into place, and then you can start the car.
Interesting.
And if it's running and you open the door, it won't flip into place, out of place. Yeah, they're kind of wonky. They're interesting though.
Yeah, that seems like such a dangerous option. I remember I detailed a Thunderbird, and the door was open, and I was like, I just could imagine like driving this car, and then suddenly the steering column unlocks itself, and you're just like flopping around trying to steer the car, and it's like not doing anything, and you just crash and blow up.
Sick.
I don't know. To me, it feels like nowadays, like every car now is like over-engineered. I mean, at least to the way I drive, I'm like, I don't even go through and look. Whenever I'm in a newer car, I don't even go through and look at all the features of it and all the stuff.
Sure.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
my
off
dad's
lawn.
E66 7 Series. I drove it last week one day, and I realized that the center console has a fan that cooling that you can cool something in the center console.
Yeah.
And it's multiple speeds, like you can do like 1 through whatever speed fan. And it was set to 0, and I'm like, I just imagine I've turned the car on and opened this fan up, how much dust would come out right now.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it's been like that for? But it's just like, what do you fit in this? Like a single water bottle? It's like, what's the point of that? Just add complexity and something to sell the customers, I guess.
Totally.
You know what was one on a car that I had that on paper sounds really dumb and like completely pointless, but was actually like surprisingly luxurious? So I had an 06 for a daily for a little bit. It was an 06 Lexus LS 430. And it had all those cars, the center vents were oscillating.
Yeah.
So they would, and you would see the little slider go back and forth and it would oscillate. And it sounded like, well, that's pointless and stupid. But then you drive it around and it's just like, you'd get a little breeze and it would go away. And then it would come back and it was kind of nice. And it's dumb and it's overly complex, but like in practice, I don't know. It was kind of cool. I was into it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I like massaging seats
Yeah.
in nice cars. Yeah. Massaging seats.
Another
That's
thing
legit.
that another thing the E66 had that's crazy. I actually it's so odd that I don't know if it's real. But it's not. My dad explains it better than I do.
It's like a fever dream. You don't know if you experienced it.
It's a articulating seat. It's not a massaging seat, but what it's designed to do, there's air bladders in the seat, and for long distance, it's supposed to just very subtly
Cup the boys.
Blow up.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like poke your leg to like and in your back to like
Your neck, your back.
to keep circulation. It's not but it's not massaging. It's like almost imperceivable.
Get that,
but like
like,
when
deep
you're driving,
vein
like I drove it to
thrombosis.
Napa last week, and I'm
Those
like,
little
I can
tiny
actually
certain
tell,
weird stuff.
like it's like it's like to prevent blood clots or something. I don't know,
Sure.
but like but it's not a massage. It's not a massaging seat. It's like an articulating, explicitly designed to just keep your legs like
How explicit?
but
But like, have you ever driven any of those like mid 2000s AMG cars with the seats? Like the one, like I forgot what they call them,
like
but like
articulate like
it's like the adaptive seats. It was
Multi-contour?
like Seatronic or some dumb Mercedes.
it's like a multi-contour seat, right? Where they
Yeah.
you turn and it tight.
Like you
squeezes
turn, like if you were gonna make like a left-hand turn,
It
like
squeezes
the
you on the right
inside
side.
bolster holds you in,
Yeah.
or if you like stomp it and do a burnout, both sides grab you and it holds you in place. Really trippy.
Yeah. I never understood. My dad's E60 M5, I think, had that.
Yeah.
And I never really totally understood the benefit of it, other than the fact that it was doing something.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
think
in,
it's just
really
like,
high
look how cool
stress.
this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove an E55 that had it.
Yeah, my 211 E55 had it, wasn't working.
Ah,
but I kind of
yeah,
wonder
that
if
was the
like
one I drove, 211.
I wonder if this E66 were from 2006. It was like this was like the beginning of that, like where they were like just testing to see if it was going to do anything.
Right.
And that car has like 265,000 miles, so it could be. My dad could just be saying this about the circulation, but maybe it should be more aggressive. Maybe it should be more articulating.
Or maybe
because-
the seat's just so worn out because of all the mileage, your legs just start tingling and stuff because you're like
Yeah, I don't
losing
know.
circulation.
The way he
And
described
you
it
think it's
was-
poking you, but it's just like it's like a phantom limb type situation.
Same with the Range Rover Classic heated seats. Apparently, those are supposed to just heat you to body temp.
Oh,
And so that's why it's like almost like it's just for freezing.
cool,
So it's like
bro.
almost barely noticeable when it's
Right.
like normal, but unless it's freezing.
For the record, I've never had any of these perverted options before, but
Oh, you got to step
Continue.
your game up.
Yeah,
I've never been that single before. But go ahead.
Exactly, yeah.
yeah. Is a ball cooler a freaky factory option, or is that?
I mean, it's that kind of freaky, yeah.
Yeah,
like
ball cooler.
God, there were definitely some like Toyotas and stuff of that era that had like the little black plastic cylinder that you would like spin and like the up the shorts special. It was like literally baked into the bottom of the steering column,
yeah, which
and it would just direct right
hilarious.
at the twig and berries.
Yeah,
Oh man,
Summer special, those were good.
yeah. So two that I googled that I found that I can't verify
Oh, boy.
are true or not. But in old Volkswagens you can get windshield washers that are actuated by the spare tire's air pressure.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That is a thing. That's cool. So that's one. And then the other one that I thought was crazy. So I guess Volvo. Yeah, it's super French, right?
I thought you were going to Google ball cooler.
And ball cooler.
Yeah.
So Volvo had a Y2K car, I guess. I don't know, we'll find it, that had a heartbeat sensor for carjacking. So
that is a thing.
It would verify if like an intruder was in your car or something.
Yeah, like your key fob, when you get within like 100 feet or something, it would like, I think like there's a light on it and it like hit strobes or vibrates or it does something to let you know that there's like someone creeping around.
Unbelievable. So odd. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I bet this probably wasn't a thing you can get in America. But yeah, heart rate sensor for intruders in a Volvo. Anything else? VJ, do you have any other cars? We talked about the Twingo. How about that?
In terms of options, it's just this. But I recently came across this Renault special edition car that's a submodel. It's called the Renault Twingo Lecoq, and it's supposed. I just posted a small paragraph about it. Renault Twingo Lecoq is a rare ultra luxury modified version of the city car created by the coach builder Lecoq. It's produced 50 units, featured Bugatti inspired design on the sides with the swoop.
And they even drove one down the side. Look, right on the profile.
Right on the
they just
side.
drove.
Yeah.
It drove. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically a Bugatti for 25,000 pounds for euros. Yeah.
That's definitely freaky.
50 units.
And it's funny. Speaking of like models that are freaky in that the Lecoq definition of the word, the Honda SMX. Are you familiar with this car?
No.
So this is a JDM city car. I don't think it's technically
SMX?
yeah, SMX.
Okay.
And basically the M is like a sideways E because this entire car was designed to be a car. And now I don't know if they were like in Japan and like, look, our birth rates are plummeting. We need to figure out a way to get people to reproduce. And so this entire car is so you can have sex in it.
Is it laid down?
Yes. So go up. See the bottom left image. All the seats fold down flat, and that was the purpose of this car.
Wow.
Japan.
I want to know the Doug's take on this thing.
I don't know if they made like a tentacle porn edition, or something like extra Japanese. But that was the thing.
It's crazy. This is the lowdown edition, by the way.
See,
The lowdown.
It's the Japanese market mobile bedroom van.
Yeah. See, look, yeah. That's the real deal. The 3-spoke
Japanese
wheels
cars
too.
are
They're part of 3-spoke nation.
Unbelievable. Some of these cars.
Made the S3X before Tesla did with the Model S, Model 3, Model X.
Yeah, they beat Elon to the punch.
They did. They really did. Cool. So comment down below if you have any weird options or car models that we're not thinking of. There's millions of JDM cars that we're not thinking of, with like party package editions and like I don't know, Wumbo modes and stuff. Yeah. If you can find any other falconry cars, let us know.
There's got to be some American cars that are like the Real Tree edition or some other different kind of like really cringy hunter shit that we're just not aware of.
Yeah, there has to be like I would imagine like a Ford. What's the Jeep Ford? What's the Jeep?
The
Ford?
Jeep Ford
Yeah,
Bronco.
Bronco. Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I bet there's some sort of weird Bronco with like a hunts like a rifleman's package or like some sort.
Yeah,
of
like the Bow Tech edition or something like
Yeah,
that.
there has to be. So for the scenario, Sean, did you research anything else other than best cars to have sex in?
That was while we were on break.
Okay, we were trying to figure that out.
That's definitely for Vault After Dark.
Vault After Dark, which stay tuned at some point next week for the live stream, which that will be the Vault After Dark live stream. So next week we're going live. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be over there. You won't see it.
The Red Cup
Yet,
podcast.
but that's Vault After Dark. So for today's scenario, in light of redactions, if you could own and drive something that no one could ever know you drove, what would it be?
Vault After Dark.
Vault After Dark.
Hold on.
Baby.
They didn't even hear me.
Sorry, we were mumbling.
No, it's fine. No, we're good. But that'll be the 5-second intro.
It'll be the buffer.
I'll turn my audio
the
off.
bumper. Yeah.
Okay, so the scenario is, in light of redactions, if you can own and drive something that no one would ever know you drove and owned, what would it be? So in the light of the recent stuff that's been happening with redactions,
Allegedly.
I thought it'd be cool to discuss cars that we all wish we could own and drive, but we would get shit on if we own them. So if you could redact your name off of the ownership list of the cars that, of these cars, what would they be? I'll start because I made the scenario and I have an easy answer. Ever since I was in high school, I've wanted a WRX. Sure. Straight up. Like always. Like I've loved the way all of them have been styled. I love the interiors, like relative simplicity. I like the weird flat four thing. I just like that it's a weird car, in my opinion. It's odd. And because the WRX, and so the reason why I don't own one now and have never owned one is because everyone in my life that's a car person and not a car person are like, no, you don't want that car. It's a lesbian car, or they
Or
blow
vape special.
Vape special. And so if I could redact myself from the list of owners, I would definitely buy a WRX. It would be any of them. I would definitely, any art WRX I would own.
Nice. So for me, I'm probably going for the Wienermobile, the Wiener Schnitzel
Oh,
mobile.
dude, I would want every motherfucker to know I got that car.
Butt ass naked,
Oh,
covered in Vaseline.
ooh, that sounds like treacherous.
Right.
Future Joe,
Hey,
Future
nobody
Joe,
knows.
Future
Nobody
Joe, please
knows.
clip that. Future Joe. That's the podcast title. Vaseline, fully naked, covered in Vaseline.
After dark.
After
dark. After dark.
The live streams would be crazy.
Sean is now lubed.
He's lubed.
Yeah.
With that bombshell, should I go or VJ? Do you want to go?
VJ.
Or BJ, do you want to go? BJ, why don't you go?
Yeah, I mean, mine's an easy answer. It would be like a C8 Corvette, Z06 or ZR1, because I just cannot get myself. I just don't see myself in it. The image of that car, it just doesn't fit me. But it's such an insane, the whole powertrain and the driving experience is really cool. But being seen in a Corvette is just not my thing. So it's probably that, or one of the like a C4 ZR1. That's also a really cool car, but I don't want to be seen in a C4.
Very cool.
See, I think they're cool again. I think I think we're far enough removed that they're like we've turned, the worm has turned, and like a C4 is kind of cool now.
Can I follow your lead on that? Because I've dogged Corvettes for so long, but that new ZR1X is so nice. It looks so good.
So absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absurd, but it looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. So I have two trains of thought. One is, if we're talking like redacted, I think I would like genuinely want like somebody evil, like their sports car. Like if Epstein had something dope to just like have it. Not to revel in it.
I have a follow-up after this.
But just to like have the thing. Like I had that monster's dead and he's a piece of shit, but I've got his fucking car. Like that would be kind of rad.
Why don't you just go for like Tupac's car?
Tupac's not a monster though.
Exactly.
Like that car's for sale, by the way. The guy's been asking like $1.5 million for it for like 2 years. It's never gonna sell. But like I'm trying to like I think it would be something like that. Trump had a Diablo. That'd be cool to have Trump's Diablo. Otherwise,
So something like Notorious.
yeah, but again, Biggie probably has something cool, but he's not a monster. But no, I would, something like that. Like, didn't Escobar own like a bunch of like air cooled cars and stuff like that?
For sure did. Yeah.
So that would be kind of sick, because you also like, I don't know. I think if I was cruising around in like an ex drug lord's car, like now I'm kind of a mark. Like if there's like other cartels out there, like maybe they like want to get it back. So having that anonymity would be good. Otherwise, for back to like what you guys were online with like Corvettes and WRXs, I love the last GT350 that we had.
The flat
Like a
plane strength,
16 to whatever it is, 16 to 21 or whatever. They're so good to drive. I just am not Mustang guy
Yeah.
on appearance alone, which is shallow and dumb and ignorant on my part, because they're such a good car. They drive so nicely. I love the way those cars drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a guilty pleasure for me. The Shelby GT350 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar
I mean,
deal.
if you detail, I've detailed a few of those modern Mustangs, 2016s, and sitting them, they feel like they'd be great drivers' cars too. It's just a shame that like there's such a weird. It's just like same with the WRX. It's like such a bad community. I mean,
Just the image,
get a bad rep.
right?
Bad
Yeah,
rep,
bad
yeah.
rap. Same with like, I would
Even
love
cars.
like a Hellcat, like a 6-speed Hellcat Challenger would be rad in a vacuum.
yeah.
But
That's
like
probably
now
the-
you're Challenger guy.
that's probably the best answer because I can't even imagine myself sitting in one of those cars because
Right.
of the
stigma.
rep they get. I can't even. I usually decline Dodges for detailing. I will literally decline them because of that,
Ooh.
which is crazy to think about. I just can't be associated with that. Like that's just
Sure.
that dumb of a
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a sideshow crowd, you know. So that's actually the best answer.
You constantly worry about that car either being stolen, being pulled over. Right.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It is a walk-in ticket.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
So follow-up question.
Uh-oh.
That
Bonus
has
round.
to do with what Frank was saying before. I don't know if this is in the
Falconry?
list, but what is like the best villain car for Epstein? What car do you see him in the movie? You know that inevitably comes out.
A hearse. No, I'm kidding because he's not dead.
Yeah.
He might not be dead. That is something that's a thing for sure.
Oof.
And by the way, audience, this guy's a fucking monster. And he's a fucking
And also none of us are on the list.
Yeah, I just imagine somebody listening and be like, who's this Epstein
Epstein
guy?
guy.
They like have no
Yeah.
idea who we're talking about.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
God, like world's worst human.
yeah.
Golly, because some of them are played out, right? Like a Black 7 series or something like that. Yeah, he's got to have something more evil. A Black R8 comes into mind, and I don't know if that's right.
Oh man, the RA community.
It's fine. We're spitballing here.
We did not
We're
say that.
spitballing
We did not
here.
say
Spitball. It's just VJ's leaving.
It's a spider. It's a spider. It's a spider. I don't know. You guys have anything?
Something that I don't know why we might have to cut that one part out. But
Ooh, what about the Domino's pizza delivery car?
I think there's only one answer for this.
A van?
It would be an ice cream truck.
Yeah,
yeah,
true. Like one of those like short school buses.
Yeah.
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 Well,
You might not hear the last 10 minutes of the podcast, but we'll
guys.
see. We'll see what happens.
Nah,
I'm
leave
gonna
it. It's
edit
got to
this.
stay. It's got
I'm
to
gonna
stay.
edit it and see what happens. I think we might be able to. This is all alleged, and we're not. None of us are on the list. I don't think so.
I was talking about on my podcast that if we email the Epstein email address, like the jevacation@gmail.com from our podcast Gmail account, are we now part of history? Like if we email to that, are we now on the Epstein list? Because we're in the emails.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
So we can get
Absolutely.
like guerrilla market my podcast by getting my
Get on the
podcast
list.
on the Epstein list.
Yeah, that's actually. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. We
It's-
might put Vault Podcast on there.
Sweeping
It
the
seems
nation.
like you're cloaked in invincibility if you're on the list, right?
Good call. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got to.
VJ's
Oh,
out.
he's out, and he's out. Good call. Good call, Beach.
Oh, VJ.
VJ literally left. Now we just see us, which is actually
Is that proper timing?
yeah, we're good.
Kill it.
I didn't lock him out though. But yeah, so on that bombshell, we're gonna close out the podcast. Next week we're gonna go live, Vault After Dark.
Ooh,
Anyone's welcome. We'd love to have you.
We're gonna open it up. We're gonna open up the forum.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
gotta make it looser than
do
this
it,
episode.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're
that's
new.
not what I meant.
Frank, do you have any plugs?
Sure. Yeah. Just check out my podcast if you want even more unhinged somehow topics and conversation than this in the world of car shit. It's another pointless automotive podcast, which is genuinely what it's named. And so go check it out. APA Podcast on Instagram. But yeah, just wherever you get your podcast, another pointless automotive podcast. And Vij is back. What's up?
BJ just came back. He needed to make sure he wasn't on the Epstein list.
The FBI,
Good move.
the FBI cut his feed, and now he's back.
Good move.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the episode. Before we start getting into anything more crazy, we'll see you next week. Take care.
Goodbye.